Hey, Kuz, Frank was talking about Orlando's defense and Ridley packing the paint, and you guys taking the shots that were there. I think it was a career high for you in three-point attempts. Hit five of them. Was that what you were seeing? Was that kind of just responding to how they were playing you?
Yeah, I was just taking the open shot. I felt really comfortable. Wish I would have hit more, had a couple rim out, but that's life. So, yeah, got good looks. As a team, we got great looks. Probably the most open threes we got all season. We just had to convert them, but we converted them at the right time and late in the second half, and pulled through.
And then zooming out a little bit, just wanted to get your thoughts on Andre Drummond as you played against him for a few years, of what you think he will specifically add to your squad this year.
I got somebody to battle with on the boards now, so I think that's something that's really, really going to stand out. Especially when we get AD back. With me, him, and Drummond and Braun fighting for boards. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough from other teams. So, if we can get him to buy in defensively and continue what he does on the boards, and just keep it simple, I think it'll bode well for us.
All right, let's go to Dan Lincoln.
Hey Kyle, as a team, you guys have gotten, I would say, probably a fair amount of not great news over the last month and a half or so when it comes to injuries, different things like that. How does this feel to get some good news?
What?
On Drummond.
We got another piece. Coming here. It's all about sacrificing and doing what's best for the team, because over here we're trying to win championships. So, we're excited to add them to the bunch, and get them acclimated and get them dialed into up to speed with everything we do, offensive and defensively.
I'll go on, please.
Hey Kyle, does it help you guys that from a blending standpoint of trying to get Andre kind of locked into what you guys do, does it help to have AD and Ron out in that sense that he'll have more fun with you guys, potentially more minutes?
I don't really know. I can't really say, because obviously we got Mark and Trez there at the 5 as well. So, just trying to get them acclimated enough for the schemes that we have right now. But once those guys get back, it's going to be totally different game plan, totally different feel out there. So, I think the biggest thing right now that we can do with playing time is obviously from a defensive standpoint, getting them in there, understanding our terminology and what we want to accomplish on that end of the floor. And I think it'll be good for them to get that run right now.
Lauren?
Hey Kyle, obviously you guys are all on social media, but I'm wondering how word spread among you all about Drummond's decision, and if there was a group reaction in some way, if it was on group text or when you guys all got to Staples Center tonight, what that was like.
First, Bill, you got an unbelievable mustache going on right now. Wow. But two, I woke up from a nap and I saw him, kind of commit to us, and we didn't really have group discussions or anything, but we knew that was kind of projected to us, and just kind of a next possession type of mindset. Just good to have him, and let's get him here and see what he can do for us.
All right, we'll take two more, please. Let's go to Dave.
Kyle, when you add a piece like Drummond, considering no one's been shy about your goal to repeat as champions, do you visualize how he could affect a potential series when you think about who you could be playing in the playoffs, in the finals, how you could affect a matchup versus Brooklyn or Clippers or whatever it may be? Does your mind go there at all?
Yeah, my mind is always in playoff mode. You kind of, once you get a taste of it, your mindset and how you think about the game and approach it is from a playoff mentality. So, obviously I can see it for certain type of matchups. If we play, Sixers that have a big, we play the Nuggets that have a big, Portland, those teams that play big fives, and also, just, he's very mobile for a big. You know, he can get down the floor, he can run. You know, from what I've seen being in the league so far, not too bad at pick and roll. He has really good hands, steals and deflections. So I think he averages over a steal a game. So I think that's good for us. So yeah, you know, I'm excited.
Last question, please, Amanda Spurlock.
Hi, I was wondering, how do you find yourself personally overcoming like the lack of practices? Like, how do you find yourself connecting with the team and like still being able to persevere without having a lot of full like practice type team?
You know, I mean, we're honestly used to it. You know, we were in a bubble, won a championship without no practices. You know, barely practiced pre-COVID last year, and you know, it's all about your mental. It's all about the mental. You know, that's one thing I've learned over this past year and a half with no practices. You know, I used to think you had to practice, but I'm not saying you don't. But you know, if your head's in the right place, you have a right mindset, and you understand, you watch enough film, you kind of get the drift of what you got to do. That being said, no practice, you still got to go in and get your work in. You know, get shots in, continue to lift, and be a professional. So those are things I kind of learned over the year and a half, and you know, it's been good to us so far.